3, 2, 1, 0, ignition. Lift off. Avatar 5 with ladder.
Hey, I'm Pete. These are my brothers. They're opening a brewery, and I make films, and we thought it'd be kind of a cool idea to document these guys as their brewery gets built and everything that goes in between. David, Richard.
Cheers. Hello.
Boy, that was terrible. Do that again.
Didn't sound natural.
Hey, I'm Peter. These are my brothers, Richard and David.
Hold on. Tell me your whole name. Hey, I'm Peter Hartogs.
I'm gonna run out of beer.
I love beer. It's been a big part of my life, and I said, why not make it my life? So I got this harebrained idea to leave the cubicle and try to start my own business and open up a brewery, and got the wife's approval.
How the hell did you get her approval?
That alone took a year. I took Richard on as my business partner. The beer went up into my nose instead of down. And eventually I get a call saying that we've been approved for about $1 million in loan. And they're like, why aren't you excited? I'm like, it's a personal guaranteed $1 million. And not only do we have our investors' money on the line, we have our livelihood on the line. We have our house, we have our income, we have 2 kids at home. So it's kind of like, oh, we're really doing this. We have 90 days to execute the loan, which means that we have 90 days to sign a lease. So now the clock is ticking and we have real money on the line. I tell people, we're not in the beer business right now. We're in the business of opening a business. It's fun to think about all the beer names and the creative stuff we're gonna do, and oh, we're gonna have this in the tap room, and we're gonna do the barrel aging, but we try to put that on the back burner.
3, 2, 1, 0, ignition. Lift off of Avatar 5 with ladder.
We're gonna go look at some properties right now. We've had a lot of ups and downs in the last 18 months since I've joined in. Right now we're on a really good upswing and we want to keep the momentum going. The hardest part is now signing a lease and get brewing. So this is the resting location that we really liked. It's 7,500 square feet. This building actually wasn't sold, but all the other buildings were, so we had to back away. Onward to the next building. When you're looking at a building, you have to get all the information. What's the water line coming in? What's the height of the building? What's just everything. And if you're going to be opening a brewery, you better brush up on your zoning requirements. So we're at the Sterling location that we have a counter proposal out. Brokers representing this warehouse, so I can only show you the outside of it now. But David was worried that a bigger place means more construction costs. And our contractor said it's not the size, but what you do, which, you know, you like to tell the women that too. But I digress. When you build your house, you don't, build the bedroom and your rockstar kitchen or your jacuzzi first. You put the foundation down. And I guess that's what we're doing now.
My name is Wes McCann. I'm the brewer for Rocket Frog Brewing Company, hosted by Richard and David Hartogs.
We won 12 different draft lines, so that's 5 continuous taps. And then
They actually were very far along in their vision. They knew what they wanted, they knew what they were doing. Obviously with Richard's background and the things that he's done in the beer world, he's very well connected.
Better beer authority, better beer.
And they realized that the world of beer is not just the latest, greatest IPA either.
The problem we had with pumpkins is, as you know, last year and the year before, the market got glutted.
Yeah.
Everybody made an orange beer and threw a bunch of nutmeg and cinnamon in it. It tasted like most of them. Being different these days is getting more and more difficult, but I think we need to try to be as different as we can and still make great beer.
I've opened up a few breweries in my time. Everything's a learning experience and everything's an opportunity.
I want to start something that not only can be around for a good 15, 20 years or longer, but something that when I'm done, I can either pass along to my kids or pass along to their kids. Well,
Hey.
the two of them.
Yeah.
But something that, you know, something that's going to stand the test of time. Cheers.
You guys are it's getting a crunch time, aren't you?
Yep. What, 7 weeks till we'd have to lose the loan and reapply for it. Not losing hope.
Are you desperate?
Soon. What am I not desperate?
3, 2, 1, 0 ignition. Lift off. Avatar 5 is left.
We were looking at this another beautiful 10,000 square foot building in Sterling and 22-foot ceilings. It would have been perfect right by the bike path, and things were going great. And then they came back to us and said, well, someone rented that 10,000 square feet and the 25,000 square feet next to you. So we're competing against big companies who want to come in and buy these shell buildings that are perfect for a brewery and just put nothing but server farms in there. We were looking at this building because that warehouse that I like got scooped up by another company.
Some good opportunity here.
Yeah.
The fact that you've got gas, I mean, we've talked about that before,
Right.
and that really helps you. Traditionally, what I've seen is the business plan is underfunded to do what you want to do. By the time you get done with dealing with the brewery operation and getting into the space, the tap room all of a sudden is, you know, exposed drywall, plastic laminate counters.
Plastic cups.
So, hey, nothing wrong with a plastic cup, right?
Right.
You just gotta label it, right?
Sharpie. I just got the lease from the landlords. Like, there's 28 sections, exhibits A through E. We could sign this right now without even reading it and get the place. Assuming there's no bullshit in this, we should be signing this by
Tomorrow night or day after?
Monday or Tuesday at the very latest.
Yeah.
You know, when paragraphs start with the word notwithstanding, you've got a lot of reading to go through.
So what's up with the lease?
So the lease is now in the lawyer's hands. There's some pretty shocking developments in the lease that were not negotiated that we absolutely cannot have. They'll be deal breakers. Construction coordination fee, where they basically take all of our construction and they want 10% of that. They also want permitting fees, so we're paying our architect to get all the permits. They want 15% off the top. They can move us with 30 days notice. The banks have a personal guarantee on my loan, and now the landlords want another personal guarantee. We're gonna red light the out of it. Loan deadline, though, is 10 days. Otherwise, we're back to square one with the loan.
Where are you now? You got this one place. Is there anything else in the pipeline?
No, not right now. We can't sign anything out of desperation. I mean, the two brokers are going back and forth saying, let's get it done, and then it gets to us, and we're like, hold your horses. I feel like they're taking a cattle prod to our backside.
What's the brand say?
Cash up front,
Cash up front, but I'm banging.
something like that. Yeah, but it's as funny as it is,
That's.
I mean, all we want to do is brew beer. We want to get a place, throw in a brew house, brew some
Just say it.
beer.
Next time, Mission Impossible.
And that kind of got to look pretty on the camera.
Be sure to comment, like, subscribe, and check us out next week for a new episode.